Mm. You are damned if you do, and damned if you don't with the narcissist. It's that cut and dry. Oh, but it's not so easy to see. Oh, what can I say that hasn't already been said to you by me or by other people? Well, experience is the best teacher, I always say. Take the after effects of narcissistic abuse and apply them to your healing. Okay. I got something to say about narcissists, and I finally get it. Finally get it! I knew of this, but I couldn't see this before until I went through it a few times. Just let me line up here. Narcissists, as we know, have mommy issues. Deep mommy issues. Oh yeah. And, you know, when you're meeting people for the first time, there's certain things that you ask. Let me check. Nope, not in the lines. That's okay. So, there's certain things you ask people when you meet them for the first time. And one of them is, how do you get along with your mother? I've had someone say to me, well, not just someone, this is common speak. Well, I didn't get along with my mom in the past, but now we're getting along better. Now that I'm older, we seem to be getting along better. No. Tolerance is not getting along with. The narcissist is still in an abusive relationship with their mother, only the roles are switched, where now the narcissist is taking advantage of the mother for what the mother can give. And it's not affection, it's not attention, it's often money. And it's often what do I want to say? It's emotional support. The mommy supports the narcissist because the mommy doesn't want to lose her son. And the narcissist hangs that over her head somehow. And you will see when the narcissist and the mom interact with each other when they're older, there's a hostile dynamic that's lingering under the surface with the narcissist. He is hostile to his mom, and you can hear it, the subtle annoyance in his voice. So it's often said, and I've said this before myself, that as it's in the diagnostic manual of psychology, that narcissists have both mommy and daddy issues. And I'm coming to discern and see with my own eyes through my own experience. I was married to a narcissist for almost 20 years who had mommy issues, and his mommy catered to him, and I didn't see it at the time. So experiences says a lot. And in my experience and other people's experiences that are going through narcissistic abuse are seeing the same thing, that narcissists, male and female, have mommy issues. Daddy issues may contribute, but it's the mom that solidifies the toxic narcissism, because it's the mom that creates an identity in the child through nurturing and guidance. And the narcissist at a young age is unable to self-identify. He doesn't make that split where he becomes self-aware. It's a very deep dynamic, and it's confusing. However, I want to share with you, it's important for you to understand and see this and be watchful for this. Don't just ask the narcissist, how do you get along with your parents? What's your relationship with your mom and dad like? Probe deeper. Look for yourself. Watch and listen. Be in tune to that dynamic, because you're going to see it. When you know what you're looking for, you're going to see it. And the narcissist, you being the female, you being even the male, and you're in a relationship with a female narcissist, you watch how she has the same kind of dynamic with her father figure. Because when that parental figure, or not father figure, sorry, mother figure. So let me just say that again to clarify. Those men who are watching and are in a relationship with the female, watch the female's dynamic, the relationship she has with her mother. Okay, not the father, the mother. Okay, because all narcissists have mommy issues. So, what happens when the mother figure is not around? Like, the mother figure is highly, 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 highly influential, to the point where the narcissist, and I'm speaking from male, from my perspective, but it goes along with female narcissists as well, they will take the advice and direction of their mothers, even when they're adults, when they can make a decision for themselves, whether they want to further the relationship with you or not. You'll see that once you meet the mom, once you get involved with the mom, once you start having a semi-acquaintance and deepening relationship with the mom will get in there any which way to Sunday. The mom will get in there and she'll put a barrier between you and her son. And it's often a no-go. But before that happens, at any time when the mother figure is not around, there's still that influence, because you are the replacement of the mother figure. And so what that dynamic is that you're having with the narcissist, you're thinking that you're coming into the relationship as a woman with your nurturing, giving, understanding qualities. And you're genuine. But the narcissist doesn't see you as genuine. They see you as a mommy stand-in. So what they do is they test the waters to see your reaction time, to see how you will react, as they're expecting you to react, just like a mother would. And if you react in the way that they're expecting, you're going to see the narcissistic pull away. You'll see the push and pull, the hedging dynamic. But when you don't respond in the way that they expect, with the nagging, the demanding, the reprimands, the accusing, or holding them accountable and responsible for something. When you say nothing, you're still damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. This is what I was speaking about earlier. They will then up the ante because they are thinking in their minds how a mother would. Like, they're thinking, oh, you're just gonna let that slide thinking that I'm gonna fuck up, aren't you? You're going to let me fall flat on my face and then you're laughing behind my back. You're not saying anything because you know me. You know that I'm a loser. You know that I'm just gonna bugger this one up and I can't think for myself. You're watching me. You're not saying anything, but you're waiting and watching me for me to fall, aren't you? Oh yeah. They have prejudged you before you have even entered into the relationship because you are nothing more to them than the mother figure. You may not look like their mother. You may not talk like their mother. You may not have anything that is similar to their mother. And yet, all women are the same. And let me say this again. When you freaking sniff out a narcissist and you see those red flags, do not dismiss those red flags. Attach this to every single red flag that you see. Narcissists are misogynists. Male narcissists are misogynists. They hate, abhor women. Female narcissists are misandrists, which means they hate men. So you just watch. You watch, because the narcissist, the tone that they have with their mothers, they will take that onto you. Bar none. And I'm speaking from experience. In the Bible, where two or more come together in agreement, there Jesus is. Well, I can say I've had at least 3 narcissists that I know had mommy issues, and I went into this already knowing a little bit of narcissism. I saw the dynamic, and 3 was confirming. So just listen, because the tone that they take with their mother, they will take with you. If they have an argument with their mother, they're not going to tell you, but they will take it out on you. And this is where the devaluing and discard phase comes in also. They may ignore you, and that pulling back from you, withholding affection from you, it may be because they are in the devaluing phase. But that devaluing phase has everything to do with their mother. And if they have had a conversation with their mother that day or a few days ago, whenever it may be, and things have been going good between the two of you, and all of a sudden, boop, they vanish, they're gone, they're non-consistent, non-committal. They're not meeting their obligations with you. They withhold their affections, they ghost you, they stand you up. Could be they've had an incident with their mother. You are always a replacement for their mommy. And again, if you choose not to be baited by their antics of goading you and attempting to insult you, or have, you don't fall for those innuendos. Your silence is not bliss. Your silence is not golden. they're going to see you as silently judging them, and they will up the ante because they have a laser beam radar on you either way you go. If you're not the nagging mother, or if you are the nagging mother figure, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Before you even get started in the relationship, you're already pegged. You are nailed to the wall, and there is nothing you can do. It's your choice whether you want to walk away in silence, or walk away triggered, or walk away and defend yourself and walk away. It's your choice. But whatever is going on in that relationship, know that you're a beautiful soul, and you've done the best that you can do, and take this as a lesson to learn and recognize the signs before you fall head over heels for this person. Because I'm telling you, the relationship that a narcissist has with their mother is everything to them. And it means everything to you moving forward in a relationship with a toxic individual. If you can see the bittersweet dynamic the narcissist has with their mother in their older years, you will see that it is a manipulative dynamic, both on the mother's part and the narcissist's part. It's a weird dynamic, and when you study the dynamic from a narcissist perspective in their childhood, and how they have that weird kind of incestuous dynamic with their mother, you will see the spillover into the adult years. So probe deeper, ask those questions. And I'm not going to tell you what those questions are, because that's for private conversations between you and I. Because I do have narcissists watching my channel, as they have studied me. And they study other channels. So they're getting good at getting quiet, zipping that lip and not saying too much, and saying the right things. So watch those micro expressions, because the face tells do not lie. You cannot fake those. And also watch the body language, because you cannot fake those. Watch the body language that the narcissist has with the parent. Watch the tone of the voice. Watch the dynamic in the personal interlude that the narcissist has with the relationship that they have with their mother. You can't fake this stuff, and the narcissist cannot freaking hide it. So whatever I'm saying, whatever somebody else says, whatever we say openly, watch for these things, because the spirit does not lie.